Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. This is Tasha M. Dyer, ladies and gentlemen, and I am excited because this is that basic setup, that basics course, something that's really going to set you up for success. It's about creating that right foundation. But as we prepare this evening, what I need for all of you all to do is go ahead and drop it in the chat where you are calling in from. And this call is going to get started in about 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 3 minutes. The countdown has begun.
Be your own bank and take your time while you're learning it. Where you about to be is not where you reside currently. We gon' teach you how to compound it while you're earning it. It's that new type of money, that's a different type of currency. You can be your own bank and take your time while you're learning it. Where you about to be is not where you reside currently. We gon' teach you how to compound it while you're earning it. It's that new type of money, it's that new Hey, first of all, let me tell you about the business. Mr. Jerry D. Rogers, he the one that had the vision. Educate and impact at least 2 million. Now it's 4 years later and we still on the mission. Yeah, we talking 2 million families, shifting their perspectives mentally and financially. How many of y'all like being broke? Never mind, don't answer me. But if money is your problem, then actually we got the answer key. Enroll, learn, and profit. It's simple, don't make it challenging. Shout out Miss Tasha Dyer for coming up with the strategy. Now, I ain't saying it's easy, cause focus is something you have to be. It ain't no better feeling than setting your own salary. Hey, you can be your own bank and take your time while you're learning it. Where you about to be is not where you reside currently. We gon' teach you how to compound it while you're earning it. It's that new type of money, that's a different type of currency. Hey, you can be your own bank and take your time while you're learning it. Where you about to be is not where you reside currently. We gon' teach you how to compound it while you're earning it. It's that new type of money, it's that new hopefully by now you understand, but if you don't, we got you. Gotta make up in your mind, you ain't gon' let nothing stop you. We gon' break that thing down till you simple and proper, and let you know you were created to dominate and prosper. And we just tryna help somebody, we ain't tryna convince you. But it kinda hard to believe if you still ain't interested. Put your money in the bank, but it won't collect no interest. We show you how to make your funds have a higher percentage. You wanna take action, we ain't capping it for real, y'all. Come learn another way to can pay your bills off. Pull out your phone or your computer after you hear this song. Tap in to be your own bank, movement.com. Hey, you can be your own bank and take your time while you're learning it. Where you about to be is not where you reside currently. We gon' teach you how to compound it while you're earning it. It's that new type of money, that's a different type of currency.
Yeah, it's a different type of currency. Awesome, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go ahead as we prepare this evening. I think I have an echo on my end somehow. Let me see. Don't know, but we don't need that. So hopefully you guys weren't hearing an echo the entire time. But if you were, my apologies. It just means you heard the song twice, right? But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this call over to our phenomenal educator this evening. I mean, someone that I have a tremendous amount of respect for, someone who understands the market from the beginning all the way to letting the trade sit for an entire week. You know, the swing trading, understands the market in its totality. But I mean, right now, where she's at is about preparing you to be able to do the same thing. So I'm going to turn this call over to none other than Miss Patricia Miller. Miss Miller, are you on the line?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much, Ms. Dyer. I'm getting this echo, one moment. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. This is our first call for 2023, our basics call, where we're going to take you back in understanding the basics of the BYOB cash out strategy. My name is Patricia Miller, and I'll be facilitating your call this evening. I'm sure you're all excited to be back here. I am excited. BYOB has some great things in store for us this year. And all we have to do, guys, is to plug in. And like Ms. Dyer said earlier, as you log on, Let us know which cities you're calling in from, together with those affirmations. And I know we have been away for a while and you might forget the affirmations, but just let me remind you. The affirmations: I am a BYOB master trader. I am the signal. All my trades end in profit. I am an educated master trader, anointed for wealth, and I own a token with a purpose. Drop it in the chat, and I want you to say those affirmations until they manifest. So I want to say a pleasant evening to Cleveland, Ohio. She's saying here, I am a bold, confident, disciplined, educated BYOB master trader. Good evening, Jacksonville, Florida. Also Cleveland, Ohio. Good evening all the way from Milwaukee. Good evening, Chattanooga. Good evening, Garrett Barrett from Detroit. Welcome, welcome each and everyone here this evening. I'm so excited and I'm so happy to be here this evening. If you're new to the call this evening, I would like you to drop a 111 in the chat. If it's your first time on this call, could you go ahead and drop a 111 in the chat so we can recognize you? Drop a 111 in the chat. And if you haven't done so already, I'm going to kind of ask you to download our BYOB app. If you haven't done so already, you go to your Play Store. If you have an iPhone, you go to your App Store and you're going to download the BYOB app. And here, guys, we will connect you to our community and our source of success. And I want to let you know also that we are streaming live this evening on Facebook and YouTube. So a pleasant good evening to my social media family. Just to let you know that BYOB is the largest economic empowerment movement in the history of mankind. We're here to empower and to provide you with a skill set. So ladies and gentlemen, I implore you to share the link on your your various social media platforms so your family and friends, they too can be empowered. Like I said, guys, we're off to a great start this year. Great things are happening here at BYOB. And guys, if you look on my screen, you can see we have a new BYOB website. It has been revamped, right? Lots of resources, lots of tools here to guide you to success. BYOBmovementworldwide.com, right? And I just want you guys to tag it in the chat. We want to give a big shout out to our mastermind team. They have been working tirelessly in the lab to ensure that we have the right setup, the right tools for our success. So thank you so much to Mr. Gerald D. Rogers, our visionary, and our trade whisperer, and co-founder, Miss Tasha M. Dyer. We are so grateful for you guys, to working so hard to ensure that we succeed. We have a new platform. We have our new trading academy here at BYOB. And guys, let me tell you, I had a sneak peek in the background, and I'm telling you, there are great things in store to come. All you have to do, guys, is to plug in. Great things in store on this new platform, this BYOB Trading Academy. And again, reminding you that we are the largest economic empowerment movement in the history of mankind. The vision and the mission is for 2 million families to be financially educated and impacted. And that begins with you as well, right? So I'm going to walk you through the website. Make sure, guys, come to the website and have a tour, have a look around. Great resources here for you. And I'm just going to highlight a few, okay? We have here our webinar sessions, right? You can join one of our webinar sessions on Sundays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and at 7:30 p.m. 7:30 on Tuesdays. You can come here, guys, come register, just click on the register link and get registered for the webinar. Here, guys, you will hear more about the movement. Here it is. one on Sunday, one on Tuesday. You will hear more about the movement with great emphasis on the education, how to get enrolled. And you know that for the BYOB movement, education is the key. And once you're educated, guys, you'll be able to put you and your family on the other side of money. So all you need, come to the website and register. Also, we have an affiliate program, right? You can become an affiliate with BYOB. And again, you do not have to be enrolled in the BYOB movement as such, but there are great advantages of becoming an affiliate. So all you need to do, come here and click to sign up with BYOB and you can get more information. Also, I want to direct you to our summits, guys. Our summits. This year, we are on the road. We are on the move. There are 2 summits this month, one this Saturday in Jacksonville, Florida, and there's another in Cleveland, Ohio next Saturday, right? And I know in the coming months, we'll be upping the tempo with the summits around the globe because we want to expose to a global audience because like I said, the mission, the vision is for 2 million families to be financially educated and impacted. This year, it's all about acceleration and elevation. It's all about that legacy shift, changing lives. So spread the word, like I said, let your family and friends know, post it on your various social media platforms, and you can just come right on the website here, eventbrite.com. You can get registered. And also you can just, right on the website, you can just come here, click to reserve your spot. Make sure you don't miss, you show up and support because we need to get the word out, guys, right, about this great movement. I'm telling you, there are great things in store this year. The mastermind team, they went all out to ensure our success. All you have to do is to plug in. I also want to direct you to our BYOB shop. Yes, guys, we have a BYOB shop where we have great merchandise. You can just click the link here, go, and you will see a list of all the various merchandise, right? And this will assist us in spreading that message of economic empowerment. So go to the store. Last year, I purchased quite a few stuff that were so beautiful. Use them as gifts for family during the Christmas time. Come here, guys, great gifts. Grab a few of these merchandise and just let's go out and represent. So just to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that the BYOB movement is here to provide you with a skill set. And here's how we're going to support you. On Mondays to Wednesdays at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our BYOB market analysis call. Here we help you understand the market and walk you through various live trade setups. On Tuesdays at 5 p.m., we have our live broadcast on the Rejoice Network. Again, you can connect via YouTube and Facebook and come join in the conversation by dropping your comments in the chat. On Mondays and Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our weekly market setups. And this helps to help you identify and see the market. On Tuesdays at 9 p.m., we have our market talks, which is geared towards you understanding the BYOB cash out strategy and looking at FOREX. So tonight on this basic call, I'm going to help you understand the tools that you will need to launch your success in trading. I'm going to walk you through understanding the BYOB cash out strategy, and I'm going to help you set up a broker account. And hopefully this evening we'll be able to take a trade. And just to let you know that we're moving away from the vibrata, going forward, we'll be using Trading View, right? You will have access, guys, and you can access the Trading View right here on the website. If you look at the top here on the live feed right here, you click on live feed. And right here at your fingertips, you will have Trading View. And it's all live. And just to let you know as well that the BYOB cash out strategy is embedded right there for you guys. You can come here and do your analysis. So come on the website, familiarize yourself. There's so many tools that's going to aid you on this journey. Okay, I'm just bringing up the feed here. Trading View, guys, it's a great tool. I know some of you might miss the vibrato, but the Trading View, it's a great tool. It has a lot of advantages where you can, have multiple watch lists. You can save your charts. You drop your charts. They can stay there for a long time. If you close your computer, you go back, the charts will still be there with your markups. You can add alerts. You can do different chart layouts. It's so great, this Trading View, I tell you. It's just trying to buffer in here. So I'll show you that as it comes up. Okay, maybe I'll just okay, while it's going. Okay, along down the bottom here as well, guys, we have our economic calendar right at your fingertips. At the Academy here, we utilize 3 news sources: my FX book, FX Street, and Forex Factory. Right here on the website, guys, we have the economic calendar at your fingertips. It's right there for you. So come on the website, go on the different, tabs and explore. There's so many different tools and resources for you here, right? I'm trying to get up here we go. Here we have it, guys. Here's a Trading View. You can come right here and do your analysis. It's right here with the BYOB cash out strategy. Okay, I think I'll pop over to my, let me just pop over to Trading View, my Trading View here, and I'll just walk you through, guys. I will just walk you through the parameters of the Trading View. All right. It's quite similar to the vibrato, but like I said, you have more tools available here for you, right? Over to your left, guys, you see you have a few tools here. Over to your left, and again, if you want to understand how to use the tools, start plugging into the calls, the 5 a.m. calls with Mrs. Graham in the mornings, and you will see how to utilize these tools. And once you plug into the Academy, you've started your training, going to the different stages, you will also have the knowledge of how to utilize these tools, right? At the bottom here, you have your date and your time, right? At the top, you have your different time frames. And over to your right, you have your watch list. And like I said, and you can, once you open your chart, you can save your charts. You can name it whatever name you want. You can have a favorite list. You can add them to that list. And you can just by right clicking inside the chart, right? You can add to you can add, like this one here, I have a watch list, add GBP CAD to watch list. You can go here, make a list over this side here. Right, this is all I have in my watch list. So you can add, you can remove, just right click and add them to your favorites or watch list. You can do whatever names you have here. I have a watch list, I have a favorites list, I have my indices. So you can rename them, and add your charts accordingly, okay? At the top, like I said, you have your time frame. You can save them, you can add them as favorite. You just click on the arrow and just click on the star to star them to add them as favorite, and they'll populate at the top. Okay, to your right, you have your prices. And like you can see here, let me take this off. You have 2 prices here, right? If you notice, one in red and one in, so the yellow, you have 2 prices. One is your Hikinashi price, and the other is your current price. And to differentiate the current price, if you look to the bottom right, Right here we have it. This is your current price, 1.66407. That's the current price, right? GBP CAD. Looking at GBP CAD currency pair, and this is the current price, and you can see it right there as well. I also like to, you can add different functions to your chart. I like to have my countdown to bar close on, right? It tells me when, say for example, I'm on the 15-minute time frame, it tells me what time this candle, the candle is going to be finished, and what time, and to the next time the new candle to be formed. So to access the countdown to bar close, there's a little button right over the price here. The price at the bottom here, there's a little button, a settings button right here. You can just to highlight, and you see here countdown to bar close. You just take it here to enable it, and then you will see the time showing here. So on this 15-minute chart, it tells me each candle is 15 minutes. So it's telling me I have 12 minutes, 14 seconds left for my last candle. For my current candle up there, there's 12 minutes left on this last candle and for the next one to be formed. So if you're on the 1 hour, it's an hour. If you're on the 4 hour, it's 4 hours. Each candle is 4 hours, 5 minutes, so on and so forth. But just to let you know, it's the same market, right? It is the same market. Okay, so this currency pair we're looking at here is GBP CAD. You can change your currency again. You just click here and you can change your, type in whatever currency. And again, like I said, you can add them to your watch list. So I have here GBP CAD open, right? And as like I said, the current price is $1.66, right? And you know, a currency pair is a quotation of two different currencies where one is quoted against the other. The first currency in this example is GBP. This is your base currency. And your second currency is your CAD, Canadian dollar, right? So, which is your counter currency. So the GBP is the one that's being bought, and the CAD is the currency we're using to buy 1 GBP. So it will cost $1.66 CAD to buy 1 GBP. So if you believe that the GBP is strengthening, then you'll be looking to buy. If you believe the GBP is weakening, then you'll be looking to sell the currency. And this is where your fundamental analysis comes in, because the economic news is vital and the effects of the news will tell you whether a currency is strengthening or weakening. And like I said before, here we utilize 3 news sources: my FX book, FX Street, and Forex Factory. We cross-reference, all 3, right? So all we would do, go to the economic calendar, and it outlines for you the date the news is going to happen, the time the news is going to happen, the currency pair that's going to be affected. It gives you also a brief description of the event together with the outcomes and the impact it will have on the market. So you want to pay close attention to your red folders or high impact folders, as these will move the market aggressively. All right, so you have to pay attention to your news. The fundamentals moves the market. So this evening, guys, we're going to recap the BYOB cash out strategy. I know we've been away for a little while. So to this evening, I'm going to give you a little test to see how much you know, if you have forgotten, right? We're going to walk through the BYOB cash out strategy. And for our 111s, if you're on here, if you're new to the call, you're going to follow us through. We're going to be walking through recapping the BYOB cash out strategy. And I'm going to be looking at GBP CAD for a potential sell. And here we utilize 3, we have 3 indicators that we use to analyze price. We have our stochastic, which is this purple shaded area. We have, which is our leading indicator. We have our Hikinashi candles, which is our trend candles here. It's a lagging indicator. And we have our PSAR, these little dots. It's also a lagging indicator. So with the BYOB cash out strategy, we start our analysis. I want you all to drop it in the chat. You're going to work with me tonight. Where do we start the analysis? We're looking at a potential sell. Drop it in the chat. Where do we start? Drop it in the chat. We're looking at potential sell. We're recapping the BYOB cash out strategy. Where do we start? 15 minutes. Good job. Drop it in the chat. Okay, we start our analysis on our 15 minutes time frame. That's our time frame of analysis. So once you open the chart, you default to your 15 minutes time frame. That's your time frame of analysis. Now, on the 15-minute time frame, how many indicators do I need to be in alignment? Tell me the number and name them in order. Drop it in the chat. 3 indicators. Good. Drop it in the chat, guys. Let me see what you remember. 3 indicators, 15 minutes time frame. Good. So which is the first, which indicator do we look at first? Okay, stochastic, red candle, flat top, and PSAR. Good job. Stochastic, candle, PSAR, good. 3. Good job. Okay, so on your 15 minutes time frame, looking for a sell opportunity, guys, you default your eyes to the stochastic. It is your leading indicator. Right? It's your leading indicator. And if you look at this purple shaded area is the stochastic. And if you look to the right, it's in a range from around the 20 up to the 80, right? Around the 20 area is where you would look for buying opportunities, around the 80 for the sell. So for a sell opportunity, you want your stochastic to be around the 80 marker, right? Your blue line crossing below your red line in a downward momentum, right? You want it to be around the 80. So you'll catch more pips on your way down. Price is decreasing. So default your eyes to the stochastic. It's your leading indicator. It's your non-negotiable, right? Default your eyes there. You want to see the blue line crossing below the red line around the 80. Next, you want to see a red candle with a flat top. That's your second indicator, and you want to see the PSAR on top. All 3 indicators must be in alignment on your 15-minute time frame, not negotiable. All 3 must be in alignment. Stochastic going in the right direction, your red candle flat top, your PSAR flip to the top. When all 3 are in alignment, which is the next time frame do I move to? Which is the next time frame? Where do I go next? My 1 hour time frame. Good job. And what's that time frame called? What's my 1 hour time frame? My time frame of confluence, right? My time frame of agreement. So you want to come to your 1 hour time frame. So we're following this arrow here, right? So unlike the 15 minutes, on your 1 hour time frame, how many indicators do I need to be in alignment on my 1 hour? How many indicators on my 1 hour? 2. Good job. The first one is your stochastic. It's your leading indicator. Your blue line should be below, you're crossing below your red line. You want to see a red candle. It doesn't have to be flat top. You don't need the PSAR on top. If you have them, it's even better. It tells you there's momentum to the downside, right? But it's not a must, but you must have the right color candle, and your stochastic must be going in the direction for your sell. Your blue line should be below your red line, right? So on this 1 hour, we do have time frame confluence. Then what's my next time frame of entry? Where do I go for my time frame of entry? My 5 minutes time frame. Good job. How many indicators do I need on my 5 minute time frame? How many indicators? Again, 2 indicators on my 5 minutes time frame, only 2. My stochastic and my candle, just like the 1 hour. Again, your stochastic is your leading indicator. Your blue line should be crossing below the red line, pointing downwards. You must have the right color candle. And here's my arrow. So let's see if we have, it's all in alignment here. So my blue line is below my red, and I do have a red candle. Again, it's flat top. Like I said, you don't have to have a flat top on your 5 minutes. You don't need the pizza on top, but if you have it, it's even better. It tells you there's momentum to the downside. We say, you know, the pizza is on top, it's a bonus, right? Once all your 3 time frames are aligned, then it's time to take your trade, right? And that's the BYOB cash out in its simplicity, guys. Start on your 15, check your 1 hour for confluence, and you enter on your time, on your 5 minutes time frame. If it's all clear, drop a 77 in the chat. If you want me to go over, drop a 111. If it's clear, 777 in the chat. That's the BYOB cash out strategy in its simplicity on a potential sell opportunity. We're going to be looking at a potential buy.
Bismillah.
Could you drop it in the chat, please? Your question. Could you just drop it in the chat, please? Thank you. Before I move on, just drop it in the chat. So 777, what about the 4 hour? Okay, all right. I know this is, I know you're apparently you have been on the various intermediate calls. Okay, we do go up to the 4 hour, right? When we're doing like the top down, we go to a 4 hour, top down to the 1, but this is the basics, right? So we just leave it at the basics. We just utilize the 15, the 1 hour, and the 5 minutes on the basic. But we can go up to the 4 hour, which is a time frame of authority. And again, on the 4 hour, since we're there, we only need 2 indicators to be in alignment, just like the 1 hour. Your stochastic, same in the position for the sell, blue line crossing below your red, the right color candle. And again, you don't need a PSR, you don't need a flat top, right? But as this is a basics class, we just, we utilize the 15, the 1 hour, and the 5 minutes. But thanks for dropping it in the chat. Thank you for your question. Let's look at a potential buy opportunity. So guys, you still have it, guys. You still have it. You're still with it. You're still with it, guys. You still know how to apply the BYOB cash out strategy. Good job. Because I'm telling you, we're going to be going places this year, guys. We're going to be going places this year. The BYOB Trading Academy has some great things lined up for you. This year, it's going to be epic. Okay, so we're going to be looking at your AUD for a potential buy. We just looked at a potential sell. Now we're going to look at a potential buy opportunity. Again, we default to the 15 minutes time frame. It's our time frame of analysis, right? And again, how many indicators do I need on my 15 minutes time frame? Looking at the potential buy. How many indicators do I need? I need 3 indicators. Good job. Again, I default my eyes to the stochastic. It's your leading indicator. So as soon as you open the chart, you go on your 15-minute time frame to analyze, default to the stochastic. It's your leader. It tells you where price is going. You need to default your eyes there. It's your leading indicator, right? And for a buy, you want to be around the 20 area, around the 20 marker. You will catch more, you will catch more pips on the move up. Price is increasing, so you'll catch more pips, right? So your blue line should be crossing above your red, pointing up. Blue crossing above your red, pointing up. You want to see a green candle. It must have a flat bottom, and your third indicator, your PSR, should be below that candle. 3 indicators must be in alignment on your 15 minutes time frame. Stochastic pointing up, green candle, flat bottom, PSR at the bottom. When all 3 indicators are in alignment, Then I will go to my 1 hour, my time frame of confluence, my time frame of agreement. And again, how many indicators do I need on my 1 hour time frame? How many indicators do I need on my 1 hour time frame? I only need 2. Good job. Stochastic, blue should be crossing above the red, pointing up, which we have. Do I have the right color candle here, guys? Do I have the right color candle? Do I have the right color candle? I'm going in for a potential buy. Do I have the right candle? Look where the arrow is. Do I have the right candle for a potential buy? No. Good. Right. What color candle do I need for a buy? What color candle would I need here? A green candle. Right. So my stochastic is ready, but I do not have the right color candle. So I'm on the 1 hour time frame. So I have to wait another hour for the next candle to be formed before I could enter this trade, before I can have time frame confluence, right? My blue line, my stochastic blue line is above the red. So I would have to wait on this candle to have time frame confluence, right? And again, we don't need a flat bottom. We don't need a piece out the bottom. If you have it, it's great, momentum to the upside, but you must have the right color candle. But so right where I have the arrow, we did not have the right color. So we have to wait an hour on this green candle. Where now do I go? Which time frame for my entry? Where do I go next? Where do I go next? My 5 minutes time frame. And again, how many indicators on my 5 minutes? How many indicators do I need? I only need 2. Good job, right? My stochastic, it's your leading indicator. Your blue line should be crossing above your red. Let's see. Okay, let's follow my arrow right here. Yes, my stochastic, my blue is above the red. I do have a green candle. It's flat bottom. There's piece out at the bottom, although it's not necessary. But once, if you have it, it's great. Momentum to the upside. Okay, you must have the right color. Your stochastic must be in the position for the buy. And guys, so do you think that this AUD, would you take the trade? Is this trade ready? Is this trade ready? Is this trade ready? Based on what we just analyzed, is this trade ready? Yes, no. Come on, guys. Let me see your response here. Is this trade ready? No. Okay, because we have to wait on the 1 hour. Remember, the 1 hour, we're still waiting on the 1 hour because we don't have time frame confluence on the 1 hour time frame. So we'd have to wait on the next hour candle before we think about entering this trade. And again, once the next hour and you get your candle, again, you just go over your analysis once again, just to ensure all 3 are in alignment, and then you will take your trade. So once you have done your analysis, guys, this is the BYOB cash out strategy in its simplicity, right? We did a buy opportunity, we did a sell opportunity, walking through the strategy. And as I can see, you guys, you know it inside out, right? You know the strategy. So good job, everyone. So now that you have analyzed, guys, and you need now to place your trade. So the EuroCAD, this one was in alignment, right? And say, okay, all three time frames are aligned, then it's time now to take your trade. So this is where you're gonna need a broker, right? You're gonna need a broker to place your trade. So this is where you're gonna have to do a little bit of research, right? And we have some information here for you, right? So you can come to this website, compareforexbrokers.com, and you can compare a few Forex brokers, see what they have to offer, and you can choose your broker by country. So I'm going to look at US Forex brokers. Let's see the list. They'll give you a list, right? Let's see, it gives you a list. See, it gives you Forex broker in March 2023. It gives you a list. We have Wanda, IG, it gives you a list. So you can go do your own research, see what they have to offer, and choose the broker of your choice. Here in the Academy at BYOB, we do not advocate for any broker. You can choose the broker of your choice. But here on the platform, we utilize the Owanda broker, right? The Owanda platform, because it's simple, it's user-friendly, it helps you to manage risk, ensure you're within that leverage, and ensure that, make sure you won't blow your account. You understand? So this is the one here that we utilize on the platform. So I'm just going to walk you through how to set up the Owanda. And I think, across the board, the setup is quite similar, right? So I'm going to walk you through how to go about setting up the Owanda platform, the Owanda broker. So again, you would go to owanda.com, right? Owanda.com. And then there's a menu at the top there. There's a drop-down menu. You would click on that drop-down menu at the top. And then you will select trading, right? Click on trading. Then it says here, try a demo account. So you're going to open a demo account. Try demo. You click on that. And then it will ask you your region, where, and ask you a few personal information, maybe your email, your name, and then you confirm and continue. Then it will let you, once you have done that, then it will take you to this platform. Quite easy to set up, guys. And I think across the board with the brokers, the setup is quite similar, right? So you go to try a demo account. So let me open the Owanda. It's quite easy to use, very user-friendly. So you can try. We'll open, it's taking a while to open. So with the Owanda platform, guys, here it is, okay? So if you look to your top right at the top, it tells you that you have opened a demo account. If you're doing a live account as well, you can switch between your demo and your live. You can switch by clicking on these little buttons here, these little dots. You can switch between your live account and your demo account. It gives you your transaction history, shows you your email address, manage funds. This is where you would, if you have a live account, to set up, your funding. Right to the left here, you have a few tools. You have the news, you have a few resources here. Okay, on the preferences, you can click on the preferences here, and you can change the background of your chart from a light mode to a dark mode. You click here, appear your theme. So you can change between a light mode and a dark mode. Right, you just click here, dark mode, and click back to light mode. So for training purposes, I'll just stay on the light mode so you can see a bit clearer. Right, click on the light mode. Save. And guys, you can't mess up the chart, you can't really mess up. But if you think you have done something wrong, look here to the left here, this reset layout. You just click the reset layout button and it will reset everything for you. All right. So at the top here, you'll see the chart. But again, we don't use this chart here, right? We don't use this. We're going to be using TradingView to do our analysis. Right. To the left here, you have your rates, your currencies. Right, and if you scroll down, we have three little, one moment, let me get this out of the way. Right here, you have three little icons here, a little pencil, right? You can click on that. And here you can add currency pairs to your favorite. The green ones, with the plus sign, you just click to add, and the red with the X, delete. You can delete from your favorite, and you can add to your favorite. So you just X off the ones you don't want and plus the ones that you want, right? The next one here, it just gives you a list view of all the currencies, right? And then the third one here, it gives you like a summary view, which is what I like. Just give you a nice little window, you know, a beautiful window you can see and manage well right here, okay? At the bottom here, it will show you your history account, the balance you have, you know, at the bottom here. You have trades, you have orders, the positions, an activity. Anything that you do, it will show up on your activity. When you open a trade, close a trade, it will show up in your activity. So once you've analyzed, and this is how simple this is, guys. So let's go to GBP CAD, the one we analyze, right, for a potential sell, right? Let's have a look. Let me see where we are in the market, actually. Let's see if we can find a live trade, guys. Okay, no, let's look at GBP CAD, the one we analyze, okay? We had analyzed GBP CAD for a sell, okay? So we would come here to the broker, right? Let's do that one first. Then we look at a live trade, if we can find a live trade tonight. GBP CAD, it's not in my favorite window. So again, you click on the little pencil below, and I'm gonna add GBP CAD to my favorites. Let's find it, GBP CAD. Just scroll down, GBP CAD, here you are. We just click on the plus sign, and it should add it to my window here. Right, here it is, GBP CAD. So just click on the currency pair, and it will show up here on the chart, right? And we'll analyze it for a potential sell. At the top here, you see a sell button and you see a buy. So we had analyzed for a sell. So you would click on sell, and you will have this window populate here, right? And it's for a sell, so you click on sell. So there are a few information that you need to populate at the bottom here. You need your units, you need your take profit, how many pips you're going for, and also your stop loss. So let's say we're going for 10 pips, right? You type it in here, 10 pips, your stop loss, we're going for 10 pips as well, right? So your units, right? This needs to be populated, right? It's your sorted position size. And to get this information, your units, right? You would go to, there's a tool that can help you assign your economic calendar on My FX Book. So you will go to My FX Book to grab that information. One moment. My FX Book. Oh. One moment, guys. I don't know, my thing is slowing down tonight. Bear with me. My FX Book. So you would go on your My FX Book, and there's a position size calculator that can assist with, here we go, My FX Book. If you look at the top here, you see FX calculators. FX calculators, you will click there. And this will help you to manage your account, guys. And you see here, position size calculator. You click on that. Okay, the currency pair, you select your currency pair. We are looking at GBP CAD. So you type it in. GBP. Let's find GBP CAD. Here it is. Make sure you have the right currency pair. One moment, let me get this out of the way. Make sure you have the right currency pair. Then say, for example, your account is a $500 account, $500 account, right? You don't want to risk more than say 3%. Your stop loss, 10 pips. You just enter, plug in the details here, and you click on calculate. Click calculate. And at the bottom, it shows you the units, 20,529. So you will take these units here, just copy, and you will take them back to your Oanda, and you will place it right here where you have your units, right in there, right? And then you click submit. Okay. Let me close this one I had here for. One moment. I'm going to close this one. Was using that earlier. Okay, so GBP card, here we are. The order has been placed and it shows you there, your order. Right. And it tells you the type of order. It's short, is the same for sell, short, sell. If you're buying, you're going to see long, right? It tells you your stop loss, your take profit, it tells you where you are away from your pips and your percentage, right? So you will see your orders here. If you click, anytime you place a trade, you will have two orders open. It shows you one for your take profit, your TP, and one for your stop loss, right? And you will see them here, your units, your TP, your stop loss, the price. You can go at any time and modify. You can modify your TP, you can modify your stop loss. There's a little pencil beside each. You click on the pencil to modify, right? So if you realize, okay, the trade is going and you want more than 10 pips, you can come here and you can change the pips from 10 pips to 30 pips to whatever pips, and submit. Just save your changes, right? Likewise, your stop loss, you click on the little pencil. And if for any reason you realize the trade is not going your way and you want to close it out, the X, you can just click on the X and it will close out your trade, right? You just click on the X button here and to close it out, it will pop up. It will ask you if you want to close, right? And you can just click out of those trade. It shows you the positions. It's GBP CAD on a short to sell. Right now we're not in profit yet, right? But it shows you, gives you all the details here. And at the top here, guys, you can also see here, it shows you where your take profit gonna be. It shows you where you enter, and it shows you your stop loss at the top here as well, right? So it's pretty simple to use. It helps you to manage your risk, with this position size calculator, so you won't be blowing any accounts. You will work within the leverage you have, and you will be building on your account. And this is how simple it is, guys. You analyze your trade, you come here and plug it in, the broker here. And once your trade, reaches your take profit, it will take you out of the trading profit. Any questions on that, guys? Any questions? Do you have any? I'm on GBP USD. No, I'm on GBP CAD. GBP CAD. Any questions on that, guys? Any questions on the Oanda? Anything you want me to go over? Okay, let's see if we can find a live trade, guys. Let's see if we can find a live trade and we can do it together. So we leave that trade to go on. Let's look. Any questions? Drop it in the chat, guys. Drop it in the chat. Let's see if we can find a live trade. We'll go over this once again. Let's have a look if we can find a live trade. No, this one is a bit, let me see tonight. Okay, we're in We're in the Australian session. Let's see if we can find a trade. Okay, let's look at AUD NZD. I think I have it on my watch list here. AUD NZD. Let's see what that one is saying. AUD NZD. Let's see if we can find a live trade tonight we can analyze and take it together. But if you have any questions, guys, drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Any questions you may have, drop it in the chat. My chart is coming up, AUD NZD. Let's see. Okay. So we are live in the market. Again, we default to our 15 minutes time frame. Let's just do a quick analysis to see what we can come up with on this one. At this time of the night, we might not have all in alignment, but let's see. Because of the time of night, we might not have. So on your live trade, guys, the last candle on your chart, that's where we are live in the market. That's where we are live in the market, your last candle. Before we're looking at historic trade, now the last candle, this is where we are in the market. We're live in the market, AUD NZD. So 15 minutes time frame of analysis. Okay, on your 15 minutes time frame, do we have all three indicators? It's showing like a sell. Do we have all three indicators in alignment? Stochastic, candle, and PSAR. Do we have all three in alignment on our 15 minutes time frame? Do we have all three in alignment? Yes? Fine. Good. Flat top, red candle, PSAR flip to the top. We have our stochastic blue below the red pointing downwards. Okay, let's go to the 1 hour. Let's see if we have time frame confluence. Again, wow, 1 hour, PSAR, blue below the red pointing down, which we have, it's a must. And we do have a red candle. Again, we don't need flat top, we don't need PSAR on top, but the right color, which we have. So we have time frame confluence on our 1 hour time frame. Let's go to the 5 minutes or time frame of entry. Again, we only need 2 indicators. Let's see, do we have our blue line below the red? Do we have the blue line? Is the stochastic ready on our 5 minute time frame? Is it ready? What was the first step before Owanda? Okay, I'll go over that shortly. Am I ready on my stochastic on my 5 minutes here on my AUD NZD? Is my stochastic ready for a sell? No, my blue line should be below my red line pointing down, right? My blue is above. So my stochastic is not ready. Do I have the right color candle? Do I have the right color candle for the sell? Do I have the right color candle? Yes, we do. Okay, we just had a candle change 5 minutes ago. We just had a candle change, right? So again, my stochastic is even pointing up more, right? Not anymore, good job. Not anymore, we just had a new 5 minute candle. So we have a green candle. So we are not ready yet on our 5 minutes time frame. But looking at my 1 hour, you know, we have a nice red candle, flat top, you know, pointing down. Our 15 minutes is ready, but our 5 minute time frame is not ready. But just for example, just for our class tonight, we're going to pretend it's ready. All right. So once your trade, all your 3 time frames are in alignment, then we're going to go to the broker to input the trade, right? A lot of us, I know we have the MT4s and stuff, but you know, the Owanda platform, like I said, it's one that we're using to help you to manage your risk, make sure you're using the right, you know, you're not over leveraging your account. So the Owanda platform, this is where you're going to place your trade. So we're going to say, okay, this AUD NZD is ready. You go over to your Owanda platform and you're going to look for your currency pair AUD NZD. So again, I don't have it in my favorites. So again, I'm gonna click on my little pencil below here, and I'm gonna look for AUD NZD, and I'm gonna add it to my favorite. It's right here, and I'll just click the plus sign. That's it. And it moves it to my window, AUD NZD. It's right at the bottom here. I click on the currency pair, AUD NZD. See, it populates here, AUD NZD. So you want to double check all the time you're operating on the right currency. And we're going in for a potential sell. Again, you click the sell button here. You click on the sell. Right, you click the sell here. You have a buy, you have a sell. You click on the sell. Again, we're going for 10 pips. Click on your 10 pips right in the take profit area, and on the stop loss, again, 10 pips, right? Again, I'm gonna need my units. Where do I go to get my units? Where do I go? Drop it in the chat. Where do I go to get my units, to get my position size? Where do I go? My FX book, good job. So I go over to my FX book, right? Again, I click on the FX calculators here, and then the position size, and then it will take me to this screen. You have to make sure you're on the right currency pair. We're looking at AUD NZD. AUD NZD. Area, AUD NZD. You click on the currency pair again. We're using $500 accounts. We don't want to risk more than 3%, 10 pips, 10 pip stop loss, and then you just click calculate. And see, it will calculate the position size for you. It's right here, 24,048. You just copy it, highlight and copy. And then you go back to your Oanda and you place it right here. Units available, you place it right there. You paste it right there, right? And then you click submit. And again, you should see your trade below here, this window. Here you have it, AUD NZD, shows you that the type of trade is a short, is a sell. Short is the same as sell, right? And it gives you a few details, the price, where you are, if you're in profit, you know, and the percentage and all that. Again, if you go over to orders, like I said, anytime you place a trade, it opens two orders, one for your take profit, one for your stop loss. And again, you can go in and you can modify by just clicking on the pencil, change your TP if you want to, take profit, change your stop loss if you need to, or you can X to close out the trade, okay? So once they're in profit, it reaches your take profit price, it will take you out the market in profit. And that's how simple it is, guys. Any questions on this one? Any questions? If you've understood me, drop a 777. If it's all clear, 777. If you have any questions, drop a 111. But if it was clear to you, 777. Okay, good job. So this is it, guys. You know, the BYOB cash out strategy and the broker in its simplicity. The Oanda, it's easy to use. It's very, you know, user friendly. Again, we do not advocate for any UKIT. 111. Okay, what's the question? My 111. You drop it in the chat. Okay. So again, guys, I'm gonna implore you guys to have a look at our website, right? It's revamped. There's so many things there for you, you know, can aid you in this journey, right? Go explore, browse around, and, you know, ensure that you plug into the webinars. This is where you're gonna get a lot of the information as to what's happening, right? Please elaborate on leverage. So the leverage, right, you know, on the Oanda broker, right, to ensure that you, they give you a leverage of 1 to 50. Other brokers might give you 1 to 500, some 1 to 1,000. This is just to ensure that you keep within your budget. So you're not putting in too many trades. So if you're on the Oanda, you have a 1 to 15. You can't be putting in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, too many trades. It won't allow you. So it sort of limits you as to the amount of trades you can put in to ensure that you're managing your risk, right? And also on the Eagle FX platform, you can put in your leverage. You can have up to 1 to 500, 1 to 1,000, and sometimes people go in and you're putting trades, you keep putting in trades, till sometimes you end up blowing your account. But with the Oanda, with the leverage, it has a small leverage. It keeps you tight, keeps your account, intact. Make sure you manage your risk, right? So you're not putting in too many trades and blowing your account. That's it in its simplicity. Just to make sure you're not blowing your account. You're not putting in too many trades, and you're just one trade. You might have sometimes 5 trades running. They're all running at a loss. And they can blow your account. But with the leverage on the Oanda, they give you just a small leverage to ensure that you manage your risk. You're not doing too many trades. You're not putting in too many trades to blow your account. And this is where the position size calculator, it helps you to ensure that you stay within your risk management, right? Your risk to reward ratio. You plug in the amount you have in your account, how much are you willing to risk? And it works it out for you, okay? And tells you the size, the lot size you should be using on that account, right? So the Oanda won't allow you to be putting in, trades beyond what's in your account, basically, okay? Like live feed, do you need to be enrolled to be able to access? Oh, guys, you can just go on the website, BYOB, movementworldwide.com, to do your analysis. But once you for the education, then that's when you need to enroll, right, to get started. And we have some amazing courses for you guys, for 111s on here, for new people on here. We have amazing courses to line you up from the foundation up to advanced level. But you want to plug in on the webinars, Sundays 2:30, Tuesdays 7:30, so you will get all the information about the enrollment, about the courses, about the prices. All right, so you want to ensure. But here, the live feed, here it gives you the trading view. You can come and do your analysis. Mine is just taking a while to load, right? It's all here for you, right? So come on the website, browse around, familiarize yourself. But guys, plug in. That's the only way you're going to be able to be successful, to know what is happening. And I'm telling you, the mastermind team went above and beyond. They have been working the lab overtime for the past couple of months to ensure that we are successful. This path, I'm telling you what I'm seeing, guys, it's a year of, I'm seeing myself a millionaire, billionaire this year, from what I'm seeing at the high level. They've done a tremendous job behind the scene to ensure that we have this education, and the education is the key. And it starts here at the foundation. Once you have the foundation, then you can start building, right? So you need to plug into these calls, plug into the academy to ensure that you're on your way to becoming a profitable trader. You see what's happening globally. You see the you see the financial crisis that's happening. You see the geopolitical, climate that's going on. But guys, once you're plugged into this academy, I tell you, it will change your life forever. No 9 to 5 is going to do it for you. I'm telling you. Once you're an educated trader, if the market goes up, you're in. If it goes down, you're in, right? This is the way forward. So you need to plug in and start mastering this education. Plug in, join the webinars, right? Hear what the movement is all about. Hear what we have to offer and get enrolled, okay? After enrolling, can you show where classes are included? That's the thing. Register on the webinar and you will get all of that information, right? Go to the webinar, go to the website, go to the homepage here. I'll show you again. And just register for the webinar. They'll send you an email to tell you the time. You can set an alert, right? And you will get all that information. But they have a nice platform, trading courses lined up for you guys from beginning, from the starter, intermediate to the advanced, right? You need to take advantage. This is the way forward. All right, so here join our next webinar session. You go here and register. You'll get an email and plug in, guys. So this Sunday, coming Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Plug in, plug in, plug in. That's your way to have all the information so you can be an educated trader. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. I have to register for every webinar. I have to register for every webinar. You can join anyone, anyone the time that suits you. So we have one on Sundays, one on Tuesdays. You catch the one that you can attend, right? And each week it will give you all the information that you need. After enrolling, okay, I've addressed that already. Right, so just click on the webinar, guys, and you will get all the information there, right? Go to the webinar. Please repeat the days for the 5:30. Okay, so the 5:30 a.m. calls, it's Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5:30 a.m. You will have live trading setup, guys. Please join in. All the trades that are called on those live sessions take profit. So guys, tune in so you can catch your pips for the day, right? That you tune in 9 a.m. Mondays and Tuesdays. And tomorrow morning, we're going to have our setup call tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. with none other than our own trade whisperer, Miss Tasha and Dyer. So you want to tune in tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., right? So plug in. I have to enroll into it. Okay, I've addressed that. So plug in, guys, and thank you so much for coming on this evening. It was a pleasure having you. I'm so excited.
Before you close it,
Okay.
I wanted to kind of jump in really quickly because I see a lot of questions in the chat about the call schedule and the way forward. So I just wanted to bring some clarity to some of your questions. Pay attention right now to the Telegram because we're dropping the information. So just to pay attention to the Telegram. So Monday through Thursday, right now, it is solidified that we have the morning classes. Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m. we will be live. But as she mentioned, I'm going to be training tomorrow in the morning at 9 a.m. But that class will only be Monday and Tuesday. There are some adjustments being made to our evening classes. So I don't want to put the schedule out. I know we will be on here on Thursday night, but again, there are some changes. So once again, please stay tuned in and plugged in into the Telegram because we are bringing those notifications. Now, where will the live classes be? At the end of the month, we will direct you where those live classes will be. You must be enrolled into the academy to be able to access them. They will be where you can only access them inside of the academy. So I just want to be clear, want to make sure that, we understand we might have one class or so on Zoom. That is it. And that will be for your guests. We understand how important it is that you have an opportunity to share this information and share with guests, but you must be enrolled to be able to access the majority of our classes, to include this class, a basics course to assist you. And it will also be more hands-on. Also, the webinar, we love you, but absolutely, you must register. And it's not a lot of information, but we are moving away from a Zoom platform. We have officially launched our own trading academy. We have officially launched our own funding site. And so it is a much more professional platform. And it is because we are no longer affiliated with another company. We are our own movement, our own company. And so these are the resources and the platform that we're using. And so it's not a, it's where you actually enter your information. It's just name, email. And once you enter that, you get your reminder email, you get your link to join, and you're able to just join the webinar. And that's really what that's all about. And so it's so you can get it directly to your email, and you can join on your mobile or your electronic device. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna turn this back over to Ms. Miller as she closes us out. But like I said, I see a lot of questions in there. I really appreciate each and every last one of you all, joining us, chiming in. We know we've been gone for quite a while, but now you know why there was a wait. Now you know why, as we took a break, I mentioned, hey, we won't be back at the very beginning of January. And it is because we wanted to present a platform to you that's absolutely nothing but excellence. So I appreciate our educators. I appreciate your patience that you've had with us, but just be patient a little bit longer, because we wanted to bring these courses back on Zoom because we have not been here for a while. So we wanted to bring this back on a platform you were familiar with as we transition you to the official platform. We love you. I will definitely see you in the morning. Definitely see you in the morning. You get to come sit with me. So, but Monday, I can tell you, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5:30 a.m., Monday and Tuesday, 9 a.m. In the evening courses, we have some new and exciting things coming your way. As she mentioned, that's not, there's a little bit more that we haven't revealed yet. So, but stay tuned, and I'm gonna officially close. I know I did like 3 of them, but I'm gonna go ahead and close and turn this back over to Ms. Miller. Ms. Miller.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Dyer. So guys, you've heard it. Get enrolled, get on these webinars, guys, so we can move forward. Thank you so much again for coming out. And at this time, I'm just gonna ask Mrs. Reed, if you're on the line, could you close us out in prayer, please? Mrs. Reed?
Yes, ma'am. I'll be. For how you kept us together, even at the time when our founder and our co-founder were in the lab putting all these beautiful enhancements together to this great program. God, we are so delighted that we have the privilege of knowing nobody but you can put situations, circumstances, conditions, and people together like you can. We praise and thank you for the anointing that's on Mr. Rogers and Miss Dyer, among each of our instructors, God, and every member, everyone that is enrolled in this wonderful movement, and those that are yet to enroll, God. We thank you, Lord. We have the privilege to turn this world upside right, and we decree and declare that that's exactly what we're doing as we reach these 2 million families, God. Thank you, God, for all that you're doing, what you've done, and what you're about to do in our midst. We give you praise. And tonight, God, we go down from this place rejoicing that we've been in your presence and that your good hand is good upon us, and we can have that sweet sleep that you promised, so that we can get up tomorrow morning with our mind stayed on you and receive all that you have prepared for us. In Jesus' name we praise you. Amen, and thank God. Amen. And this officially ends this wonderful call tonight. God bless you.